Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a note run to get yourself, when you first start at level 0, up to between level 75 and 80 in about 15 minutes. Now what you're going to do is make a character. As you can see, I've done that here. And you want to go into West Zone 2, which will put you on Craig's Island right there. That's where you'll want to spawn. We're going to create a survivor and spawn there. Now, just to show you, we are an official Small Tribes server. So small tribe rates, which are 2.5 times, I believe. Now, let me just gem up a bit. There we go. Okay, so here we are. Here we spawned here. A lot of times we might end up on the opposite side of the island. On that side, you might spawn, which is actually a little bit better. But this is fine. So all you want to do is run away from the obelisk. You want to run towards Craig's Island. It has a big rocky bluff, big rocky cliff facing the ocean. And we want to get up, basically up on top of that is what we're going to plan to do. Now, pick berries as you go. Pick up berries, fiber, whatever you grab. As you're running, you could be doing that. There's that big rocky cliff I was telling you about straight ahead, as you can see. That's where we want to head. To the top of that, actually, on the very top of that rock there is where we want to be. Now, the idea is to do this quickly so that you really, don't waste much time. Whoa, that's not good. Be careful for that. Now, also, you do not want to get killed when you're doing this. That could be very bad if you get killed. So you don't want to get killed, but that will ruin your levels. Now, if you get killed right now before you start, it doesn't matter. But once you start, get your first note, you want to be, try to be careful not to get killed. So, yes. Okay, so I'm going to run right behind this guy. I think he's occupied there for a minute. Okay, we want to run up over this way. Now, what we're going to do, the way I like to do it is there's a note up on top of there, right on this front edge, up on this cliff, that I like to get that first. So that's what we're going to do right here. Now, something else is the note right up there. Some people say that, okay, that's Raptor, be careful. Some people say it's best to get there's a 4 times note we're going to get. There's one 4 times note close here. Some people say it's best to get that right first, but I've tested it out, and it's actually better to get 1 2 times note, then get the 4 times note, and then get a bunch of 2 times notes again. So it's pretty close either way. We want to get up here. Sometimes there'll be a ladder here, but if there's not, doesn't matter. We can go around and get up over here. So we'll go down, go around this way. If there's a ladder there, you can hop up on that ladder. If not, there's some rocks over here that you can easily get up on as well. So right up in here, let's see where this would be. I think it's right around this side. So right here, yes. So this is where you can get up on it. If there's no ladder, you get up right here. So yeah, so we're going to get it 2 times, then get it 4 times, and then get the 2 times as many as we can after that. So you get up one right here, as you can see. You come up on this way now, or you went up right up on this peak. So that's the way to do it. Now, like I said, if you get the 4 times first, it's not too much different. It's pretty close. It's only about 1 level different, maybe 1 or 2 levels. But if you're going to do it, the whole deal of it, you may as well get an extra level or 2 out of it, right? Be careful here because you don't want to fall off. You have to just come back up. So now be careful here as well. A lot of times this will kind of push you down there. It's kind of steep here, so be careful and just take it easy, take it slow. Right around here is our first note that we want to get. I like to start on this one because it just takes a little time to get to this one sometimes. So start on this one. Okay, so there we go. There's our first note. Now you need to put about a few points into stamina, or at least I like to. And then for sure, I'll also put a couple in fortitude usually. And then the rest all in speed. Now, a little bit of stamina helps you to, run a little longer, a little further, swim a little further. And then, by the way, after we get that, we come back to where we came basically. And we're going to jump down where I said there might be a ladder. You just hop off right here. Pretty much anywhere it gets short, you can hop off. We're going to go back around to the front of this by this cliff to the ocean. By the way, so we put a few points in stamina, put I like to put 2 points into fortitude. That way, in case we get hit by Trudens, You know, we don't, if with 2 points into fortitude, or maybe even 1 point, I'm not sure, but I know with 2 points into fortitude, like I just did, which gives you 4 in fortitude, you can take 1 bite from a Troodon and it won't knock you out. So, you know, that's why we do that. Especially, like I said, it's dark here. It's 1 a.m. So, yeah, you know, Troodons are out and about. So, pick some berries as you can. Now, once you get this next 4 times note, you really want to, you know, go as fast as you can and, um, you know, as fast as you can to get as many 2 times notes as possible before it runs out. So here it is. It's right here. And as you see the coordinates, I'm popping them on screen. You might not have a GPS, but you know, try to use visual landmarks. So we were up there with our first one. Come here. Now be careful with this one. You don't want to jump too far and go over it and miss it. You just have to come back up around. So take it easy when you're hopping down. Grab that, and we'll put all of that into speed. Okay, there we go. Now when you jump, there's rocks down bottom, so be careful. Jump into the water, you'll be fine. If you do it right here, as I'm doing it, go straight out, you'll be fine. Run and jump. Okay, now, and we should have plenty of speed, whatever, not too dangerous, usually right here in the water. We're going to swim around this way, as I did. Jump down, swim to the right, or towards the red obelisk. And up in this river here, right on the right side of this river, is going to be our next explorer note. So, as I come up here, now we gotta be careful. We don't want to die now. Like I said, we got that 4X, and that looks bad. That's a Carno, I believe. Is that Alpha Carno, which would be really bad? He's going that way, so hopefully we can sneak up behind him here and grab what we need here. Now an Alpha is, I believe, is faster, so I don't think we could outrun an Alpha. Oh yeah, and he's seeing us now, which is not good. We gotta be careful here now. Okay, there he is. Okay, so we're gonna come to our next Explorer note, which is right here. Hopefully. We got a few minutes. Now we're going to put our speed up, like I said, around 150, at least 140. That'll give us enough speed to outrun these things. And we're going to put some health, and then you can start putting whatever you want. Eat a few berries. Okay, good. So, we're going to have to sneak. Now we want to go back to kind of how we came, up around there, and kind of go towards the right. Basically like we were, across to the other side up here though. So, okay, there's him. He's busy. Good. I'm going to go across this way. Basically where we were. Okay, he's busy. Good. Okay, so we're going to come this way. We went up around to the right there, got up on top. Now right down here to the left though is going to be our next, right here, you can see, is our next note. Now, just be careful. And we're going to put a little weight, put some weight. Okay, so after this, we're going to head basically towards the inland part of the island. We're going to stay on this island, but head kind of, you know, this way. As you see, water's to my right. Kind of cross this open area, and there's a few more then over here in these trees we want to hit. Pick berries as you go. Okay, this one, where is this first one? It's going to be right here. Here it is. So right here, another one. Okay. And as you can see, here we are on the map. So that's where we're going to be heading next that way. Okay. Doing good. So we're going to head this way. Now this next one kind of can throw me off sometimes. It's basically just over here, not too much further. Kind of right around here. And sometimes this one just throws me off just a little bit actually finding it. But here it is. Okay, so here it is. That wasn't too bad. Sometimes I lose this one over in the trees. It's kind of small. So anyway, here it is. And here it is on the map. There's the coordinates. This one. Now from here, what we're going to do is head straight up this hill to the very top. Okay, and on the very top, there is another Explorer note right on the very top. Okay, there's the raptors, be careful. Like I said, now at this point we want to, we do not want to die. So this is kind of steep, so come up around this way. There's a note right here in these ruins. Boom, we got that one. Once you have your speed, you don't need to worry about putting the other points in right away. Now we want to go down over this side towards the red obelisk. Be careful though, if you jump or run off of this too fast, you will die. You'll fall off. This is really steep here. Okay, right down in here, if you come straight down this way, there is another explorer note right here. Okay, so we hit this one. Nice. And then we're going to cross this river now at this point. So, towards the red obelisk. We're going to go across. Okay, watch out, the ferry there. So be careful here. It's not too dangerous, but there are some things, as you've seen. Usually there's no Carnos around here. It's rare that I see a Carno when I'm doing this. So, come this way. Now we want to get to this river. We're going to cross this, and you'll see that waterfall. That's where we want to go. Right up the left side of that waterfall is going to be our next note. Now you should have enough speed to outswim the piranhas if you have your speed to 150. A little bit of stamina. Like I said, the rest of the points you could really, you don't even, if you want to put them in now you can, but I usually mostly just wait. Once you have speed, stamina, a little health, you can just kind of leave them till the end because you don't want to really take the time to do it. So you want to get as many notes as possible before that purplish 4 times note runs out. Okay, so we want to follow this river up. Follow this river up, and then right up around here, it's going to be another note right here on the edge, right up in here, by this waterfall. So it's like there's like a couple of waterfalls. This is about a higher, the upper one. There's our note. Then we're going to just keep following this, basically just up here again. Now, sometimes there's truths up and around here, so be careful. Thankfully, it is becoming daylight soon. Okay, you want to just follow this up, and then when you come to the first little island, there's a little island right here. That's where you'll want to go. Okay, so go to this island, and then you'll go across to the second island on the other side, basically. Okay, so as you see the second island right over there, this one, this one we want, and right around the back of this rock is another one right here. Okay, now, then we're going to go across, and this way, I'm going to head back to the right here, kind of up here, and go this way. So, get to these rocks, take a break right here. Okay, so as we can see, we're heading back down, basically like kind of where we came, pretty much. Okay, so I hear something coming, not good. We have stamina. My head kind of down this way towards the water. And down in here is another one. Right here. Okay, so here we are. We're back to basically where we came. Right across there is where we came from. If we could, may as well put our levels in now. I'm just going to put all this in weight. Okay, so as you can see now, we are already level 73. Now we can just keep going. Really, you can keep going as long as you want. There's a raptor there, which is not good. I am going to go up around this way and avoid him. And here is another one. I think he's not following me. So we get this one. And so we're just back this way slightly. The river that we followed up is straight ahead, is right over there. Really is like right there. Okay, so we got that one. Now, once you get up in the 70s, they don't give you nearly as many levels. Okay, he's down there. Now, from here, okay, we lost our 4 times, but we can still get a couple more levels. Like I said, this is official, right? So there's nothing boosted. There's no events going on right now, so it's official 2.5 times. So if you're on, unofficial, you probably do at least this, or Archpocalypse, you'll do even a little bit better. So there we are. Now, well, you could just keep going, literally. This is about the point where a lot of people will stop. I usually do a couple more myself. So, for example, if we go this way, I'm going to outrun this raptor. And we're going to run across this river here. Now, there's another one up in the swamp if you go to the left, but, you know, I tried to avoid the swamp and a lot of that stuff. So, I just come this way usually. Then I'm going to go up on this side. Okay, and we're going to go to that peak of rock. That rock that we were looking at right there, that cliff. There's one out in that. You can't get up it. There's a big cliff face here. Come around like I came. We were right over there, across the water by that raptor over there. And come around this way now. Out on this kind of peninsula, it's like a cliff all around it. If you go right under these rocks, right up in the middle of it, there is a note right in here. Right there. Okay. So there's that one for you. So now, as you can see on the map, we've crossed over. We're on this piece of land here now. Okay. I'm going to basically be heading this way. That way. But at this point, if you want to be done, like, it depends what you want to do. You're pretty good here. So, you know, level 74. This is good. I usually go a little more. I like to get, you know, at least 75 so I could get to be where I can make a vault. But like I said, it's up to you. So we're heading back this way, heading this way now. And what I'm going to get, there's one up here, and it's a little tricky to find sometimes. It's up in these reeds, and even I have, sometimes it eludes me for a minute. So it's right up in these, right up in this somewhere, not too far. Okay, here it is, right here. So, there's the box right here. There's that. A couple of berries for stamina. Pick a few berries, okay. That's good. Now, it's going to take several now to get us up much higher because, you know, the notes do less and less as you go. So, also, if you did do this during an event, or, you know, like I said, if you're on some server, that would be even better with a little higher rates. You know, you could do more. But not bad. We're at 74, because I usually like to get at least to 75. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you just keep following this. And we're going to work our way down in here. Go across this. Across this water here. Yeah, there's a dolphin. Okay. I think I'm going to gamma down a bit. There we go. So basically we're heading this way. As you can see on the map, we're heading across. Okay. Now, come this way. Box. Pretty much as you're doing this too, you want to avoid anything. I mean, if you want to look in a box or something, that's fine, but you want to do this as quick as possible because, you know, that's the whole point of it. Do it before you die. So, watch out for that spino. Now, there's one up in there, over there. There's several over here, but come this way. Right up in here, the river gets pretty narrow. Fairly narrow, anyway. We'll eat a little more. And we're going to cross over right here. Okay, here we go. Now, this jungle is pretty thick. If you have like a I where this is all gone, it'd be a lot easier to find this. But there's one right up in here. I'm usually able to get it. If I don't find it, I usually just kind of move on, but it's right up and around here somewhere. Okay, here it is, right here. So here it is. Okay, now as you can see on the map, we're here in this piece, we're heading this way now. There's one, there's a high mountain here. There's one right on the top of this mountain. So basically you can go to the very top of the mountain now. And pretty much at this point, if you die, you know, you're not losing much. It's going to take you probably 6 to 8 notes to get one level now. A lot on regular, you know, when there's no, you know, no events or anything. So if you die, I mean, you're only losing 1 level or something. So on top of this mountain, if you go up around this mountain, there's one right on the very top. Okay, right on the top of this mountain. So yeah, like I said, at this point, I'm usually not too worried about staying alive because you got your 70-something levels already. So, you know, that's pretty good. Pretty. Now from here, we're going to go down this way. And there's another one down this way. Once again, this one could be a little tricky to find also because this one is over here and it's a little tricky. It's in these bamboo down this way. But if we can get it, it does help. Okay, so it's right down in here somewhere. I know it's not far. It's pretty close. Once you get in this kind of bamboo thicket, you know you're fairly close. But, you know, avoid that obviously. Let's see if we can find it. As you can see on the map, we're kind of in this area now. Okay, it's right here, as you can see. So, not too bad, but it's around this kind of bamboo thicket. Here it is on the map. And there. Now from here, we're going to cross over and go that way. There's a few more nice easy ones over there. Okay, we're going to swim this river. This is the trickiest part on this land here, pretty much. If you get across this river, it's, you know, the next several are pretty easy over there. That's pretty safe area. In here it can be a little tricky. In this piece there's some raptors and carnos sometimes, so just watch out. Now we're going to cross this river over here. Head up between that valley right there. There we go, a little water. Just need a couple more to get to level 75, because that way we can make vaults, and you know, that's very helpful. So cross this. Up between this up this way, up between this here, this valley, and we're gonna go over this, and we're basically gonna just kind of follow this back, right up and over, and down to the right. So we're kind of over this way, right down and through here, and here's another one, right there. That doesn't sound good. I gotta keep moving. So keep moving, you'll be fine. Down in here, we're going to head out to this peninsula. So, if you could see, we're heading around out that way. You can see my arrow out to that peninsula. There's 2 more out there. And that should get us to 75, no problem. Okay, so once you get out here, you'll see these ruins right in the center of this. And this one is right here in the center. Get these. And then there's also one out, so towards back towards slightly from here, back towards the red outpost. And if you just come this way a little bit, and it's right here. So there's your 2 there. And that'll give us our levels. So there you have it, folks. You see we have our levels now. 75, we are able to make everything up to level 75. So pretty good. And that didn't take too long. Now, like I said, if you wanted to stop, 10, 15 minutes ago, there you go. See, we can unlock vaults, and we're all gonna make turrets, everything to get you going. But so if you wanted to stop, what's it been here? 25 minutes or so. If you want to stop, at 15 minutes, you could be up to level 70 easy with no boosts on the 2.5 times rates. And like I said, on most unofficials, you will be a lot further ahead than that. You'll be in the upper 70s, possibly 80. So, and now if you want on this, you can keep going. There are more notes, so you just keep going if you want. But really, it's not really worth it. Once you get up to the level 70s, usually up in the 70s, it really isn't worth it to keep getting notes because it's gonna, as you saw, to get up to level 75 here, it took us 5 or 6 notes to get one level. So that's not really worth it. Now at this point, what I usually do, level 75, since you have all this XP, as you see in the bottom right corner, you have like probably like an hour of double XP. What I'll usually do is go in here and unlock things and start making things. So I'll start crafting, campfire, start crafting clothes, because you're getting all that double XP. So get yourself set up right here before you transfer out or anything. You might as well do it right here. Unlock all what you need, and you could just start making things. And whatever you make, whatever you kill, that'll all be, you'll get double XP for that. So by the time, if you make yourself basically a kit, hide armor, kill some dodos, make some weapons, bow and arrow, you'll probably get another level or two. It depends how much you make. If you start crafting your stone structures for a little starter base, you can do that all right here. Lots of stone, lots of resources around here, lots of wood right back that way, and pretty safe, lots of easy things to kill. So that'll give you another level or two, depending on what you actually, how much you kill, how much you make. You craft your, I usually start crafting stone walls for, like I said, for a starter base. And then even if you want to change maps after that, you bring it all with you. But you use all this, make use of all your double XP here and get yourself a couple more levels. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Sorry about my voice. I have kind of a cold right now. I don't know if you can notice, but a little something in my throat, so not the greatest. But hopefully I wanted to get this out for you guys. Hopefully this helps you out. And this will be part 1. I'm probably going to do a part 2, maybe part 3, how to level up further from here. Once you get to level 75 or whatever, how to get higher levels than this. How to go up to level 100 to get heavy turrets and things like that. So hope this helped you out, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. It really helped me out. Tell your friends. We're trying to get subscribers, trying to get viewers, trying to get the channel growing. So appreciate all your support, and I will see you next time.